I'm doing yet another vlog. Are we surprised? Seems like vlogs are the only form of content that I'm able to produce. I'm gonna go to the puppies and do my dog sitting activities. And then after that, my whole day is up in the air. So it's just like a normal summer day, but it isn't too warm outside. It's only like 70, I think. It's so awkward whenever I'm driving and I pass my neighbors because we're not like overly friendly with some of our neighbors. Like, I think they obviously know that we live near them, but it's so awkward waving to them. I'm also just an introvert and I don't like talking to people. I am very avoidant. There's a groundhog. Look. He was literally standing up whenever I just got here. Oh, there's another one. There's two of them. Wow. If I see people that I know in public, I do not seek out speaking to them unless it's someone that I'm like this with. I'll like yell their name. With people that I'm just acquaintances with, or I'll just act like I don't see them. Even if I pass them, I'll be looking at my phone. I cannot bring myself to be the person to seek out speaking to other people. It's just not me. I can't do it. Since we last spoke, I finished A Little Life, like we saw, and then I read 2 Casey West books within 5 days, I think. I read Sunkissed and The Distance Between Us. Sunkissed was on my Kindle from like a year ago. I loved it. I rated it 4 stars. It's a really good YA summer romance, if you need one of those. Sunkissed by Casey West. The Distance Between Us is one of her older books. I think it came out in 2013. It is on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have Kindle Unlimited and you need a good YA book to read. The Distance Between Us isn't a summertime YA romance. It's just a YA romance, but it was still very good. Read that one in 2 days. Loved it. Rated it 4 stars. Casey West books are always like less than 330 pages. So if you need a good quick, I highly recommend her. I am here. Let's go get these puppies out. Last night I started reading One Day by David Nichols and I got 26 pages in. So that's what I'm going to be reading today. I don't know what I think about it so far. It's very popular. It's basically about these 2 people who, I guess every year on the same day, find each other. So I'm learning about it and reading about it now. So the 2 main characters in the book One Day are not really people that I'm able to relate to at all. Emma is very over the top and Dexter is very cocky. So I just don't relate to either of them. And it's kind of hard for me to read it just because like I just got out of 2 YA romance books that are so innocent and nice. So yeah, I'm not really feeling this, but I'm gonna try to read more and then I'll give you more updates. Hello. it is much, much later. The only things that happened that I haven't recorded were my getting gas, or eating some more, and getting Burger King. And other than that, you're all caught up. I will read more later. I'm actually going home and I'm gonna shower, then we're gonna watch Survivor, because the season of Survivor is so good. And it comes on at 8. And then after that, I'm probably just gonna read and go to bed. Many years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I actually watched the movie for one day, and it has Anne Hathaway in it. And I remember watching it and being really confused while watching it. And I remember what happens at the end. So I don't know if they deviated at all from the book into the screenwriting. But if they didn't, then I do know what happens. Hello everyone. It's the next day and I'm back with the puppies. You're being so obedient. No, get down. I think I just got to a little over 100 pages in one day. No new opinions. I still feel the same way I felt about it yesterday. After we're done with the puppies, we're gonna go to a coffee shop that is local, and I'm gonna get a coffee and a pepperoni roll that are so good from there. And then I'll read more, and maybe later today when I come back here, I'll sit outside and tan for a bit and read. Hello, so I am sitting outside and I was reading a little bit more of One Day, but I do have an audiobook that is due in, I think, 12 days. And I think I'm just gonna listen to that and chill because I really wanted to tan. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, it is like a half hour later. The book that I'm listening to is called Apples Never Fall Far. No. Freak! Why can't I get this right? Okay, the author's name is Liane Moriarty. And the book is called Apples Never... The book is called Apples Never... Oh my gosh! The book that I am listening to, it's by Liane Moriarty, and it's called Apples Never Fall. And through Penn State, we can like use our library account, and there's this app called Libby where you can just rent audiobooks, and that's one of the books that I was able to rent. It's very good, honestly. It's about this family who is known for tennis, and one day this girl shows up at the house of the parents, and now they're in like their 70s, not really doing tennis anymore, and she like had been in an accident or something, like they weren't too sure, but they take her in and are taking care of her. And then a couple years later, the mom goes missing, or the wife, however you want to put it, and it keeps going back into the past whenever that girl showed up at their door, and the present with the case of finding out where their mom is and if she died or like what even happened to her. And it's really good. So I was listening to that, and now I'm going back to the puppies. I think I'm gonna take Pooch on a walk. He's a smaller dog, just because Jackson pulls you. It's so hard to walk him like up and down hills. So I think I'm gonna take Pooch. I feel bad, but we take Jackson more just because he is a puppy. I want to take Pooch. He loves car rides, and I think he'll have a really good time if I take him. You want to go somewhere? You want to go somewhere? Okay. Okay, you can't see him now, but I have Pooch in the car with me, and We're gonna go for a walk, and he's so excited. He loves car rides. Right, Coach? Whoop. All around campus. My face is beet red. He's just breathing in the AC. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. It has been a few days since I've given you an update. I have completed both books that I was reading and listening to. The book that I was reading is One Day by David Nichols. And the book that I was listening to on an audiobook is Apples Never Fall by Liane Moriarty. I finished One Day, and I rated it 4 stars, which might have been, honestly, that might be a very nice rating to give it, because I was anticipating rating it only 3 stars, but I did figure that as a piece of literary fiction, this is a very good novel, but as a romance, it isn't. I do think that the moral of the story is very good. So I did mention earlier that I saw the movie for this book a while ago, and I remembered the ending. So that ending that I remembered actually occurs like 60 pages before the book actually ends. So there was my ending, and then there was 60 more pages. I don't know, I don't feel like it was too many words to go through. Yeah, I do. We could have gone without like at least 30 pages. So that's why I might dock my rating a little bit to maybe 3.5, 3.75 instead of 4. But I will say I did start the Netflix show, which I do really like. I think I got 3 episodes in, and I love the actors. The girl who plays Emma gives her so much more grace than you can get in this book. Like, she really gives the character more character. And same with the guy who plays Dexter. He is so much more innocent and genuine than you anticipate him to be while reading the book. If anything, I do recommend watching the Netflix show. Then for the audiobook that I listened to, Apples Never Fall, it is a very long audiobook. I'm not too sure the amount of actual pages are in the physical book if you want to read that, but it was very good, and I rated it 4 stars too. I think I rated it 4 stars. I think I gave you the little brief description of what the book's about. I want to be very careful with how I describe it because I don't want to give any spoilers, so I'm not going to say anything else about it. I thought the ending was very good, and I liked the little plot twist that you get towards the ending. The general organization of the book is very nice, because it's written in 3rd person, but you get the thoughts of everybody. It was very nice to listen to too. The narrator is Australian, so I like her little accent, and she just made it more fun to listen to. Now I'm going to continue reading some stuff on my Kindle. There are just a few books on Kindle Unlimited that I've been reading. And if you want to stay up to date with those, you can follow me on Goodreads. The link will be in the description below. So will my Instagram if you want to keep up on normal life. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mm.